Hi all, my name is Bhushan Banu, working as an assistant professor, AI and DS department, SNS College of Engineering. So, as a part of the continuation of the lecture series of deep learning, I am here with a new topic for you people to get understand, and so that these video lectures is just to make you people get understand based on the topic, not just on the board and chalk only. Through YouTube also, students will get connected, and then you people can also learn based on this. So yes, based on the continuation of the previous videos, I am here with a new topic from Unit 4 called optimization in deep learning. Now, what is optimization is all about how you get things getting familiar, or to get a very smaller version, or you should get to know the things in a simpler manner, right? That is called as an optimization. So as a part of that, in deep learning, optimization is all about how you deal with the crucial things. Okay? It improves in model performance, and it is also an effective way, or it is an effective tool for you or for the AI to get trained. This actually guides and covers over one or more concepts which is related to the optimization process. We will discuss certain challenges, and there are certain solutions which is based on this optimization. Now, what are all the basic fundamentals of optimization is all about? You will have three different things. One is you will have loss function, gradient descent, and learning rate. What is loss function? In English, generally means that when you have some loss, you will have to manage it and you have to work on it. That is called as loss function. So, loss function, it actually measures the models of errors. So, they also quantify the differences between predictions and the actual value. Now, what is called as a gradient descent? Gradient descent has actually been explained in the previous videos. So, based on the following and based on the previous things, so gradient descent is actually a core algorithm. What is this core algorithm? It actually minimizes the loss function process, and it works one way. Now, what is this learning rate? Learning rate is just how you control the step, how the process is being executed, and how you will adjust the parameters based on the different kinds of iterations that is given in the process. So, following the next slide, what is the gradient descent variance? You have different variants associated with gradient descent. That is, the first thing is batch gradient descent. The second thing is stochastic gradient descent, that is SGD. Next is mini batch gradient descent. The next thing is momentum. These four are the different variants of gradient descent. So what is this batch gradient descent? Gradient descent is something which has a lower value. You will also have a higher value. Based on those values, you can predict the nature of the product which are actually being executed. Now, what is this batch gradient descent? It is nothing but it actually calculates and it actually quantifies the different kinds of data sets that you are being accumulated, and it is actually being and it actually gives you some of the accurate data. Now, what is this stochastic gradient descent? It calculates the gradient using one data point, and it continues the process based on the different kinds of data points based on. Now, mini batch gradient descent is it balances the efficiency and stability. It always uses a small amount of data. Momentum, it comes under the word of physics, which is something which is related to this gradient descent. So, this is a convergent process which you will be using. Now, what are all the proper and what are all the popular optimization algorithms that is being used in this process? One is Adam, next is RMSprop, and the next is comparison. What is this Adam? It is something which combines the momentum and also this RMSprop. Okay. Now, how it adapts is it adapts the rates for each and every parameters. Now, what is this RMSprop is? It addresses the diminishing learning rates. So now, what is the comparison? Adam often coverages faster than SCG. So this is more powerful than that of the SEG. Now, the next concept that we are going to see is learning rate scheduling. What is this learning rate scheduling? Learning rate scheduling is something that has a three-step process, that is time-based decay, step decay and exponential decay. What is this time-based decay? Time-based decay is it actually decreases the learning rate over time and it gives it an efficient way. Step decay is it reduces the learning rate at a specific epochs. Epochs is the highest point of however you are reaching a given value. Now, exponential decay is it gradually reduces the learning rate. Now, what are all the different kinds of challenges that is being faced in this optimization is the vanishing gradient, exploding gradient and saddle point. Vanishing gradient is like the gradient becomes very small, so that finding values becomes literally very difficult. Now, what is this exploding gradient? Exploding is nothing but you have to get it in a very exploded form or exponential form. So that is nothing but you will have the larger values. You have to train those larger values based on it. Saddle point is something that when you get stuck in some other point and you have to work on it, that is called as the saddle point. So you have certain regularization technique which is already explained in this process, that is L1 regularization, L2 regularization and the dropout regularization. So what is the advanced optimization techniques that you will be using is batch normalization, gradient clipping and transfer learning. Okay. Now, what are all the practical tips for optimization is you will have certain practical tips in which you have to be executed. That is, the first thing is the data pre-processing. Whatever data you are working, you have to pre-process the data and work on it. The second thing is hyperparameter tuning. It is like you have to use the grid search or random search. Based on it, you will be working on it. Next is monitoring. How you have to monitor, and based on that you will be working. It is simple like how you work on a project. First you have to pre-process the data, then you have to process the data, then you have to monitor the process. Only then you can use the different kinds of access based on it. So now what is the future of optimization is deep learning optimization is vital. It has n number of features. It stays updated each and every time. And optimization will also have a future impact in each and every process. So this is what optimization is all about. Hope you understood the topic in an efficient way, and if you have any doubts you can reach me out through the comment section. Hope you understood each and every concept that was being explained. Thank you for having a wonderful time.